Wagwan YouTube family. Yeah, man. And me, same one, man, Missa B. And today, we really want to use the opportunity for look on some really nice, positive developments that come out of yard. My mother, I was saying, when she always, at the end of the Christmas holiday period, she always say, Christmas come and gone like Sammy mouth, and me, me need to find out before what she really mean by that. But to use our expression, Christmas come and gone like Sammy mouth, but Christmas down a yard from all indications, despite all of the trials and the tribulations, Christmas nice. And on the entertainment scene in Jamaica, Christmas demonstrated more than anything else that the entertainment business in Jamaica is alive and well. And all it really needs is just a little more investment, more focus, and more importantly, support. I mean, I talk about support at a government level because we don't know already, say them politicians, them only in it to come cock up them foot and drink a liquor and bust big laugh, but them not commit to none. You know, so we as Jamaicans, especially those of us who live in the diaspora, we need to put a positive light, just shine a nice positive light on the entertainment industry. Reggae music is the core of what we are. Reggae, dancehall music. Me not want to left out the dancehall because we kind of, dancehall kind of come on a whole heap of licks. And what we not realize that is that if you lick dancehall, you also lick reggae music because the two of them is sort of, symbiotic relationship. But a couple of concerts that ran down a yard there, that we have to, shine the light upon that. And the high point clearly was the Buju Beres Intimate concert down my friend Sagal Grizzly's plantation down at Senance Bay there. And from all indications, boom shot, it's a really positive development, especially when one consider the debacle that was Sting just a little over a week before, and we're going to talk about that too. But just as a measure of how solid the entertainment business is, on the same night, that the Intimate concert rolled out, there were three other events at different parishes in the island. Frenchmen, the other one was Sands, and if I remember correctly, the Genesis concert. Four big events rather, and all of them sell off, and it just demonstrated that the market is there, and we don't make no mistake, because apart from the domestic market in Jamaica that consume entertainment, a massive part of that is people like myself who live overseas and will make the trip to Jamaica to enjoy these events, and where that not possible, there is the opportunity for pay-per-view. And so, this huge business opportunity is there, and I think it just quietly, exploding now with individuals who are willing to put their money out there and back the entertainment events. We clearly can use some more venues, if you will. Grizzly's event venue down at Senance Bay is great. There are some challenges, and I've been to events at the venue on a couple of occasions, and the single largest problem has been the traffic getting to and from the venue, getting in and out, and so you tend to waste a whole heap of time. Just I watch the feedback where people that tell you them the traffic line for 3.5, nearly 4 hours, but it demonstrates that people hungry for good entertainment, and Intimate was without question the high point of entertainment events coming out of Jamaica. The other thing is, it tells you too that people are willing to spend good money. I mean, if you juxtapose the Burna Boy concert, which was what, two and a half weeks before, and juxtapose that with Buju concert, and you realize that, when you look at the ticket pricing, I mean, Burna Boy thing was a little exceptional because some of the ticket them around there are some good 50, 60 grand. Granted, there were a lot of low price $6,000 tickets that people never really take up that, because I guess it's snob appeal, grab on pan it. But and then you juxtapose that with the Buju concert where, the money reasonable. Yeah, look on anywhere, 12, 25 grand. People are gonna spend them kind of money, and especially when you're coming from overseas, when you look at the ticket pricing is a pretty good offer, and especially with the kind of lineup that the concert itself had. A concern that I have as a man who have followed the music for such a long time is that, not taking anything away from the organizers. I mean, Buju Beres is a show, regardless of where you want to say. The question that it poses is, what do we have in the wings? You can always line up a Buju Beres, you can line up a Beanie Man and a Bounty and so on. Marcia Griffiths is the queen still of our music. And so it kind of, if you're serious about looking at development and any kind of medium to long term plan and development, you have to also look at the artists. My good friend Mikey Bennett always said to me, we always use the argument that the talent is there. But the measure of the talent or the measure of the presence of the talent is going to reside in how much of this talent is finding its way into the mainstream, right? That Marcia Griffiths at, early 70s is still a major drawing card. And then it forces you to look at who else as a female vocalist is out there that can command that kind of audience that Marcia Griffiths has. And don't misunderstand me, not taking anything away from Marcia. We just look now in terms of all the talent, the manifestation of the talent, right? Beres is not a young man, and Buju, by no stretch of the imagination, I mean, Buju still have some years left in him, and without any doubt, the class and the talent is there. And so what we look at is, how can we build on that? We look at, if we were to have 4 similar concerts, on an ongoing basis or on the same day, where's the talent pool? Because that was one of the things that affected Sting. Sting, from a different perspective, has basically built its show, in my opinion, on what ultimately became a negative line. Sting was the black eye of entertainment in Jamaica over the Christmas holiday period. And it's an embarrassment to the country, it's an embarrassment to the music, that a concert with 38 years, a promoter with 38 years of experience behind him could have presided over that kind of debacle. The question that I have, and well, let me rephrase that. The problem that I have with that, more than anything else, is listening to Leng on one of them radio program with Muta Baruka, and Muta punched some serious questions after Leng, and what I found in terms of his response is his incapacity to accept responsibility for the debacle that he presided over. Sting is an important concert on the Jamaican entertainment calendar. It is even more important because it is essentially one of the foundation events on which the dancehall genre rides, right? And when you have a veteran promoter, my feeling is that here is somebody who's supposed to be now at a lead role and is laying the track, if you will, for others to follow. Maybe, as Dr. Donna Hope said in a an article that she published, that maybe it's a good time now for Sting to throw in the towel. You know, it's an unfortunate observation, but it is not an untrue observation. And I say this after having listened to Leng on the Muta Baruka show, and you can check it out on YouTube. But Leng don't take no responsibility. You know, he refuses to accept that you can't have a show that's supposed to start at 7, start at 10, and then at 6 o'clock, police have to lock off the show. You don't have no artists. You have all kind of gimmicks, which is not consistent with the image, or the ethos of what that show normally represented. Granted, over the years, the show always was, a sort of a riverbed of controversy. And, and then again, maybe it just a time, a really time for, as Dr. Hope said, for draw the plug on it, because it now gone away. It seemed to be only prepared to concretize us in the decadent side of the music. Where the promoters did with Intimate is a demonstration that the market for clean, good entertainment that is there. By extension, the market for clean, good dancehall entertainment is also there. You don't have to go down the big gun and the clash and the lewd lyrics to be able to provide entertainment. And we tend to, within the dancehall genre, we have a handful of participants who that is their forte. We have a whole heap of people in the dancehall business too who fund it, and by virtue of how they make their money, that is the kind of imagery that they want to identify with. And my sense is that it is up to the promoters of these concerts and festivals to sort of lay the foundation, the stage for a pushback. That notwithstanding, the music is alive. It, maybe in some quarters require a little shock treatment. Dancehall, in my opinion, does require some of that. But more importantly, what the business is demonstrating is that there is room in there for investment. And I wish I had the money, and if I can, try and put a group together where we try and take a more closer look on that. But certainly, the Jamaica music thing, it was always my view, and I've said it on my Yard Media Sunday Scoops program time and time again, that the music is one of the biggest income generating opportunities in Jamaica. It encompasses such a wide range of other sub businesses within the Jamaican economy. When you talk about music, you talk about the whole entertainment business. You look at people like designers. You look at artists. You're looking at food providers, food and beverage providers. You're looking at accommodations, and then you look at venue development and so on. So there's a whole slew of opportunities that is there, and I believe that if nothing else, the end of the holiday season in Jamaica was basically a door opener to the attention to grab the attention of the business community that, hey, here are some opportunities. And from where I sit, I would have just like to say to the people of my yard, keep it going, boss. Keep it going. One and hope that over time, we start to see some other artists who have come through who can grab the attention of the audience and, hold them in the same way. People like Amasa Griffiths, Beres and so on, they ain't gonna be here forever. And so It up to us, it up to the industry to, you know, look at the whole business of developments. The other thing I want to leave you with this is, you know, entertainment can develop in an environment where criminal activity is flourishing. And I want to say this to the government. Um, Running the country and using a state of emergency is not a crime management strategy. You need to deal with the crime problem because the state of emergency and entertainment is two incongruous terminologies. They don't work together. And so if we have to have the country operating on this constant state of emergency, it is an indication of failure. What it is doing is that it is robbing the the efforts of the people who are trying to create developmental and growth and economic opportunities. It is pushing them in the background. You know, we need to fix that. And this is not a this is not a threat. It's a challenge. It's a challenge to everybody. But from a political leadership standpoint, since you now invest some money in the entertainment industry, invest some money in fixing the crime problem and ease off the damn state of emergency, because it gives people the impression that they are living a sort of a militarist environment, which put restrictions on people. You can't have entertainment activities like music and concerts where you have these restrictions of movement and so on and so forth. Think about that. And you know, I love getting the feedback on the issue. If you like the video, you know, hit the like button, and if you don't subscribe yet, never again remind you, you know, just subscribe to them and I make the nice about nothing. But no, some of the stuff we've been talking about over time. But subscribe to the channel and share with your friends, and more importantly, give me a feedback in the comment section, you know. And like all things, as me I say, you know, Christmas come and gone like Sammy Moore, but here are right I know. Be God. And me same one man, Missa B. Respect.